give me any more trouble, you silly thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn all of these off because I don't know. It feels like it could be something to do with that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, just jump over to here, guys. I'm so sorry about this. Oh my god. I don't know why my camera decided to freak out. If need be, I mean, I have another camera that I could use, or I could just jump back to the regular camera. I don't know why it's been so glitchy lately. I just don't understand. Okay, so we're gonna get back into favorite holiday memories here. So yeah, like I would just say Christmas was really fun. Um yeah, maybe if I turn my Bluetooth off. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but because I really don't think Bluetooth really affects a lot of this. Um, but yeah, yeah, favorite holiday memories have been, um, yeah, just like my childhood Christmases have been my favorite. Um, because like I was those kids that was like really excited to be like, oh, like Santa and everything like that. Like I was that kid. I would, and like I would like I'd always leave I would leave carrots out for the reindeer, and I would leave cookies out for like for Santa, and I would leave my letter out and be like, like thanks for coming, Merry Christmas, blah blah blah, and yeah, it was really really fun to be a part of that, and like just to kind of have that magic of Christmas for a couple times in my life, regardless of everything that happened. So yeah, so the quizzes and the community pages are kind of confusing for me at the moment because I just don't do them consistently enough. So I apologize if if you had missed it, Jesse, because it's just all on my community page, and I encourage people to go and check that out, even though I don't use it as much as I probably should as a YouTuber. Like there's always the shoulds and there's just always those things that I need to do. Um yeah so there's that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think here what else. Brandy and them haven't shown up yet. It's kind of sad. They probably should have just clicked right on the link and they should have been here, but anyway. Yeah, so we're in November now. That's crazy because we're getting close to Christmas, or getting close to American Thanksgiving. So and of course here in Canada this week we have Remembrance Day, and Little Hunter sounds adorable. Yeah, Little Hunter was was quite an interesting fella, let's say. Well, I mean, Little Hunter was in fact a girl, a cute little baby that came into this world at 4 pounds. I was premature. I was very premature and very purple. I was probably about the color of this shirt. Because I wrapped the umbilical cord around my ankle, and then tug tug was ready to come out into the world, and then here I am. So yeah, but I was a pretty healthy baby. My dad always says that my forearm was as big as his thumb, and his thumbs are like they're pretty big thumbs. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And now my forearms are this. So but yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I couldn't use your link. That is weird, Brandy. Because I would have thought that anybody who was subscribed to me could have used the link. I mean, unless YouTube is just having a rough Saturday, which happens, and it's just being stupid for the sake of being stupid. So I don't know. But you're here now, Brandy. It took me to the creator studio. Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, because it took me to the creator studio, and then yeah, wrong link. Damn it. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I was in a panic. I was in a panic. So that's the thing. Is there any way? No, there's not. I can't share. Crap. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I can. I'm stupid. Okay. Copy. Yes. Okay, let me go back. This is so awkward for me. I mean, this is when I should probably have two screens running because, good lord, like I'm doing two things at once here, and it's just not making any sense. Won't let me in. Okay, hang on, Harriet. I got you. There. Try that one. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll work. I've got cinnamon vanilla coffee and pumpkin whoopie oh my god, pumpkin whoopie cookies. Oh, well, you know what I have in my house? I have 5 boxes. Count them. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of Girl Guide mint cookies. Oh, heck yeah. And then we picked up some Dubai style chocolate squares from Costco. Oh my god. The fat content in those things is bad. Sugars, bad. But they are so delicious. So it's like you can only have like one per month because you have to go on like a strenuous exercise routine just to work those things off because they just will stay everywhere. Yeah, I just have regular coffee this time. Creamer is supposed to be touch of gingerbread, but I don't really taste anything. So, well, and when I say regular coffee, I mean like French press because that's usually my go-to. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my cup here, so then you don't have to hear the clicking of me putting it down on the mug warmer. That's the word I'm looking for here. My God, my brain is still sleepy. I woke up this morning and I was like, "Yeah, I have to be on camera today," and then I'm like, "Ugh." But anyway, you guys see me when I'm medium roast. Yeah. What brand of coffee do you like, Brandy? Like, what's your go-to brand? Like in your house? And speaking of which, guys, feel free to ask them questions. Like, you don't have to wait. Just send them out. It can be anything. Yeah, because and I was like also curious just to see what you guys wanted to see, and people are like, we want slice of life. Like 100% of people wanted slice of life vlogs. So instead of Christmas content, which is interesting, but I am gonna do Christmas content for sure. Because there's a lot of songs that I can choose that I can do for that I can choose just for content purposes. And then here's another thing, and like I don't know what it is with my creative mojo, but it seems to have escaped me again, and I think it's because of the changes in the weather. But also I've been working extremely hard at work, and I've also been trying to avoid having meltdowns. And for the first Thursday in 2 weeks, I managed to not have a meltdown at work. Thank the stars. I'm kind of starting to think that it might be vitamins as well as caffeine. Because it feels like the more caffeine I have, the more the anxiety gets high, and the more that I get tense, and the more that everything just like starts piling up, and then in my head it's just like overloaded because it's processing too quickly. So I think that's like also a trigger too, because what did I do on Thursday as like my technique of dealing with it? I basically there we go, made a little bit orangey here. But yeah, what did I do? I basically I kind of what did I do? Because normally I take a B12 and a D3 supplement, and then a multivitamin. And I figured, I was like, okay, well, the B12 is going to give me energy as well as the D3, because the D3, when I don't have sunlight, and in a place where I'm only under fluorescent lights. Um, that can put me in a bad mood. So I was like, I'm gonna not take those specifically, and I'm gonna switch to taking my magnesium in the morning, because magnesium is good for promoting relaxation. And normally I'll take that at bedtime when I have to like wind down and just chill. So I did a little bit of a switch up, and that seemed to help. And I just stuck with 1 cup of coffee, because normally I will take I will have 2 coffees. I will have my first one first thing in the morning, like right when I wake up. I know people say that that's bad, but I don't care. Um, and then I will take like a secondary one at like 7 a.m., but it's really crap. Excuse me. It's really crappy Folgers coffee, and it's very weak. So I don't think it affects me as much as I think it does. But because I had just um like for the longest time I started taking B12 because I just wasn't having the energy to get things done. Like I would try to work and I would just be at a slump, and it just wasn't working. And so I was like, okay, well maybe if I switch it up a bit, like maybe if I skip the B12 and maybe if I do the magnesium, maybe that'll like just keep me calm and keep me relaxed. And of course I had the loops in for most of the day. I kind of do a double thing because I'll have an earbud as well as an earplug. Like I'll have a loop in one ear and then my earbud in the other, and it works. It cuts down like the volume of the outside world, and then I can still listen to like podcast or whatever it is that I need to listen to get stuff done. Um, and I can't always go and say that I get everything done in a day, because it is impossible. And I have to remind myself to give myself grace and make myself realize that, I can't do everything all in a day. And nor should I. So, and like again, it's me making molehills out of like mountains out of molehills types of things. React to left to right by voice play. That is true, Jesse, because I could add that to um I mean, I could put that as a Hanukkah based thing. And yes, and fun fact, kind of a fun but maybe a useless fact about me is I actually took the time to learn the very first line of scripture for Hanukkah, the first blessing on the first night of Hanukkah. I actually managed to learn the Hebrew, or is it Yiddish? I can't remember. Yeah, what are you celebrating, Brandy? Oh, and speaking of celebrating, my laundry just finished, so I'll have to roll that. I'll have to hang that up later, but I'll do that later. Um, but yeah, speaking of celebrations, so I from my previous relationship that he had ended up breaking it off with me. Um, all of the stuff that he had given me, well, not the physical stuff, but more of the on paper, like letters and pictures and stuff like that and cards. Um, I burned them. I burned them because I figured I was like, I don't need this in my life anymore. Like, I mean, like, he was a great guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a very sweet young man, and I wish him the best in his future relationships. And his family, super nice people. But now it's just no. It's just like like I'm over it. I'm done with it. And burning that stuff was really cathartic for me, just to help me let go of that relationship. And I mean, there was a lot of great moments in that relationship. It was the best 6-year relationship of my life. And it's just and like it was just one of those cathartic moments, just watching it all burn, and just letting go of all of that stuff. Hopping in for a quick hi. Hi, Eileen. Love you. Yeah, we had technical difficulties. I think in YouTube is like crowdcast at times. So fun. Okay, let me see. Oh, it is Hebrew. Okay. 4 months ago, I took in a friend and his kids into my apartment to get them off the street. The friend took advantage, and the kids were terrible. It killed my anxiety. I finally got them out last night. Good for you, Brandy. It's not easy. It's really not easy to, send people out. But when you think about it, it kind of makes you think why they ended up on the street in the first place. Because if behavior wise, if they're being bad and taking advantage of people, then it's like you can't really be accepted by people if you're going to be doing terrible crap. I'm sorry. It's like if you're taking advantage of people that have trying to give you, a roof over your head and you're treating it poorly, it's like respect the person that has taken you in. But I'm not gonna get into that because that's not what we're here for. Yeah, I mean it's tough. I mean, when people cause you anxiety. Oh, and I am so happy, you guys. So the person that I have probably told you guys about, the one coworker, as I call her, Jessie knows. Um, she's no longer working days. She's working strictly weekends because she got a secondary job. And I'm like, hallelujah. I am so happy. But I wish that it could happen with the other coworker that works odd day shifts. And I have I have extreme problems with her. Because she that she has a very fine English barrier and her English is very, very poor. And she refuses to learn to speak English. So it's like, ugh, what can I do? I had 3 extra people in my small 2-bedroom apartment. I was hurting my daughter as well, just to see my Lexi tell me how we can have better days like we used to mean so much to me. Aw. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. And that's like the worst part of it, right? Is like you try to be kind and then people just treat your kindness with shit. I mean, I get it almost all the time at work. Do a nice thing for somebody and then people are just like so like unaccepting of it. And it's like, you know what? If you just don't want my kindness, then that's fine. But I'm gonna continue being kind, damn it. It's like it's not my fault that you're an asshole. So let me see here. Yeah, that's all the questions that I got. But if you guys got any, send them my way. Yeah, and I said that I wasn't gonna put this on the thing, but it's just become habitual now that it's like I just put it there. So if you hear the click click, I'm sorry. Mm. Yeah, so yeah, I might react to left or right by voice play. The only problem is with those, um, is that because when I'm going through the whole video, I immediately get hit with the message of copyright, but it's only because I'm using their copyrighted thing, but yet they've given me permission to use it. So it's like it's not a copyright strike, and that's a different like they're not arguing me to, like to take legal action against me to do it. But I'm also it's like um I'm not monetized, and that's not the goal. Like I've said, I do not want to get monetized. Once I do get monetized, then I will have to be careful. So, I'm glad that I'm slowly climbing as I have because this is just what I want to do. Like, I want to do this for fun. I don't want to do this just to get money. So, I mean, money would be nice, but I don't think my content is even worth getting monetized, honestly. So did you watch the new VP video? Yes, I did. And do you want my honest opinion? Because it might not be the opinion that people will be looking for. So I really think that the arrangement was very weak because she took away from a lot of Jeff's and Lane's abilities. I mean, she did shadow, like she did show, like she did, really bring attention to Ellie Caesar and DJ. But it, I mean, Hit the Road Jack is a bop in and of itself. And it was like, okay, I get that you tried to spin it and make it new, but it was very weak. Like, the arrangement was weak. Like, it's like you could easily tell that it was like, this is not a Jeff and this is not a Lane arrangement, even though, they say in the credits that, took Talia, I don't know what her name is. But it just seemed to be very weak to me. And it was like the only thing that like kind of really got me was like close to the end. But I was like, okay. And like, you're not even utilizing DJ as the singer that he is. Like, it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes with bringing new arrangers in, it's like, but of course, the time frame might have been, a little bit short, because I feel like for me, if I was to arrange something for anybody, I would want to do my background research into the person that I'm working with and the people that I'm working with, because you want to really focus on what each voice is capable of doing. And this arrangement didn't have that. It was just kind of yeah, like Lane was there, but it didn't really show what Lane can do. And same with Jeff. Like, his bass line was weak. Absolutely weak. Like, it didn't carry. It didn't but that's my personal opinion. And there are some of them that I won't promote through my Instagram. I won't do it because it's just like, I mean, it's my own personal preference. And it's like, I love the guys. Don't get me wrong. This is nothing towards voice play. I love our boys. Love them to death. But it was just kind of like, it didn't get me. It really didn't get me. I mean, like, I'm huge on Ray Charles, and I watched his biopic. I watched Jamie Foxx play as Ray Charles. And, I think if Ray were alive, he'd kind of be like, what the heck? Like, what happened? Yeah. Like they're, and like I get it, it's a different arranger, and like, even, oh my God, don't start glitching. Oh my God. Am I gonna have to cut this short again? I have no idea why this is happening, guys. I have no idea. I really have no idea. And unfortunately, I can't switch cameras, because if I do that, then I'm gonna lose the stream entirely. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I have to finish this up because I'm gonna get swallowed into the ether. But yeah, I think oh God, how am I gonna do this? Okay, just maybe put comments on this stream, and then I'll answer them that way. Would that work? Okay, are you gonna be calm? Are you gonna focus? Are you gonna chill? Chill, baby. Chill. You're fine. I like the song, and I miss Jeff in this one. Yeah, like, it kind of takes away from Jeff entirely. It was fun, but yeah, and like, All My Life was kind of that way too. I mean, nothing against Ellie, having the vision for the video, and nothing against, the arrangement at all. But yeah, like, it was just, but of course it's one of those songs that I hadn't listened to in eons. So, and I didn't really have much care for the song in its originality, but like, I mean, they're good with taking things and turning them on their head, but it kind of makes sense on why the viewership has been so, because it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be like voice play that we know and love. Like, it's just kind of their, like they haven't been coming out with high hitters. And I mean, other than numbers on YouTube being a thing, and like, people were talking about, like, the ad blocker issue, which is true. Like, ad blockers are probably part of it. but they just have not been hitting the mark. Like, compared to the beginning of the year and to now, it's just kind of been like, are they running out of steam? Like, is that the thing? Like, and I mean, it would absolutely break my heart if we stop it. Oh my god, it's glitching again. Stop. Ugh. I think they did better than the original on that one. My own opinion, of course. Yeah. And like, a nostalgia factor is there, obviously. And like, Devil Went Down to Georgia, fantastic. And all live together, wonderful. Join Us for a Bite, terrific. But it's just kind of been like, like the rest of them have just like, for me. But don't eat me up in the in the like, don't eat me up in the comments for this, but they've just kind of been like, I mean, of course I will always support our boys, always, but they're just like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's but also, this is the opinion of somebody who's high functioning depressive, so I really have to be careful with how my mental state is when it comes to listening to voice play, because sometimes I can be depressive and then I can just have that numbness that'll just be like, oh, I'll listen to a new song and then I'll be like, okay, like, whatever. Not gonna come for me. Oh, good. Hi, bye, Amanda. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. This camera, I swear to God, I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it's my camera. I don't know if it's the stream. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't make any sense to me. And like, even heavier is the crown. I'm sorry, camera. You're not liking this conversation at all. You're just freaking out. But yeah, even heavy is the crown. It like it was good, but and like, for me, who's like an avid Linkin Park fan, like, I mean, it hit the mark, but also there were just elements that were kind of missing in that, just a bit, But like, and of course, like, Party of Your Lifetime was terrific, but like, I think it kind of is how it happens with voice play. They have a couple that are like, yes, 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 and then by the like midterm of the year, other than pardon me, um other than October being like their huge one for Halloween, it just kind of whoop. And then, they're kind of good with like Christmas stuff, which is like whoop. Yeah, like Hunt the Sky was terrific because it was an original and I don't think people were expecting that. But yeah, some of the rest of them are just like, oh, okay. And like, even when like they've been released, it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. Dolly, I did answer your question. There's 2 videos that I had to do because I had technical difficulties. I'm still having technical difficulties with this stream. But yeah, check the first live feed out. I don't know if it's going to give you any access to it or if it's going to replay well. But yes, I did answer your question in the community tab. So, and like, guys, feel free to go under any of my community tabs and just put questions there, or even hit me up on Instagram. I mean, I know, Brandy, that you're not on social media, so that makes it difficult. Or just hit me up on Discord. Hit me up with a DM on Discord. I think I'm friends with you on Discord. Am I not? I'm not. I think I am. Late because of feeding chickens and ducks. Oh, I got a joke for you, Dolly. What do you call a blind chicken? A hicken, because it can't see. Aha. And yes, I'm still in my pajamas. There's a little bit of leg action there for you. Yeah. Oh my God. I saw that on my Instagram feed this morning, and I was like, that's clever. Oh, my laundry is not done. It just did the rinse cycle. Okay. I'm applauding you. A dad joke makes me happy. There's so many dad jokes. Well, like basically, eggs are butt nuggets. They're farm fresh butt nuggets. And the chicken is the only animal that poops breakfast. Even though I know that it comes from a different place. I mean, I'm not going into that logic of like eggs come from a chicken's butt. It comes from somewhere else. Mm. But yeah, it's been pretty funny. I'm gonna maybe talk in a lower register now because I'm losing my voice if I strain it any longer. So, and I haven't had any water. I've only had coffee this morning. Ducks give us breakfast also. Yes, it's true. I don't think I've ever eaten a duck egg before. I don't think. I don't think I've even. I don't think I've even eaten duck. I've eaten quail. Would not recommend. Thanks for giving me a new nickname for my brother. He's a hicken? He's a blind chicken? They're richer in flavor. Interesting. Oh, speaking of eggs, a couple days ago I went to fry an egg, and it's been weird when we've gotten our eggs because we get them from Costco. They're not Kirkland Signature, and they're not any of the ones that have been recalled recently for salmonella. But there's a couple of larger eggs that were in the bunch, and we're like, oh, okay, we're gonna like see what's up with this. So I went to tap it on my frying pan, and I opened it, and I'm like, well, thank goodness I didn't have to open up another egg because I would have had 3 yolks because the larger one was a double yolker. And I was like, that's perfect. 2 yolks and 1 egg. Brilliant. That's great. So I got to have 2 fried eggs that morning, and I was very happy with that. Yeah, I can't say I've ever had a duck egg. I've had a quail egg. I do not recommend quail eggs. But yeah. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up here, but any last minute questions or suggestions that you guys want me to do? So people have said that I should react to Left to Right by Voice Play, which I think is a great way, especially for Hanukkah, because that's a holiday that I really feel like I should bring attention to. I could also react to Kill the Turkey. They're mini. Maybe I should do both of those. Maybe I should do. Well, wait. Oh yeah, because Hanukkah is not until December, and Thanksgiving is in November. So maybe I might do both of those. Maybe a deep dive reaction. Oh, jeez. So, like, you would want me to stop, like, every 5 minutes? Okay, well, here's a question for you. So, if I was to do a deep dive, what song would you want me to deep dive react to? I'm waiting. Pardon me as I might just cough up a minute here, so I'm just gonna mute myself. Something like Cheerleader Older, and it is an original song. What, Kill the Turkey? Because Kill the Turkey is not an original. It's from Bob's Burgers. Because Linda. Yeah. Linda is such a character. They're all characters in that show. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's, I came across that one video of Linda and Bob, and they were going to like workout classes or something like that because they were like, oh, we need to like make like we need to be like healthier, and we need to be like the kids, and like we can do this. So they started going to workout classes, and and then they like wake up in the morning and they're like, oh my god, they can't move because they're so stiff. And then I just think of Kathy and Jeff with the one clip that I've seen that it's like they both fall asleep on the couch, and it's like, oh yeah, Left to Right is an original. And yeah, it's like Linda wakes up and she's like, no, 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 no. And then Bob's like, what happened? What? And it's like, we fell asleep on the couch again. Maybe we're too old to have fun. You're old. I'm going back to sleep. Rub my bunions. It's like, oh my God. It's like, who does that sound like? Definitely Jeff and Kathy, because they've been falling asleep on their couch a lot. So I try not to laugh, VP edition. Oh, that's cruel, Brandy. But I have a pretty good poker face for not laughing. But I could try it. Oh, but there are so many of them that oh God. I think Mean Girls would be so hard to do. Oh my God. Even with Little Mermaid medley would be hard to do too, because Lane's Chef Louie, oh my God. It cracks me every time. Have a great Saturday, everyone. See you, Dolly. Yes, Left to Right is an original song. React to the Chicken song. I mean, who do we want? Like, who do you guys want me to react to? Tony as his sister? Today's my first day. I don't think we have that. Jay is a crab. He's not a crab. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he is. Never mind. He's Sebastian. Oh, my God. It's been a while since I've seen that medley. But Jeff Salah. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. He's our favorite blue guy in the room. All right, guys. If you got any last minute stuff that you want to say, I'm wrapping this up here before I lose my voice entirely. Plus, I have adult things to do. So, if there's anything you guys want, I will go back into this chat and I will write down some of the things so that I have them. Pathetic is my notification tone, and it's perfect. Yes. Well, the the one that I have for calendar notifications now on my phone is especially when stupid people talk. Yeah, it's true. I took from Grim Grin and Ghosts when Jeff was reading out everybody's name in the creepy way, and I can't remember who he was talking about. But now, anytime I get a calendar notification, I hear, "Oh no!" and it's like, "Oh my God, that's so perfect." So, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna let you guys go because my laundry is almost done and I have to hang that up. And I need to get food. I need to get food in my stomach because I'm getting hungry. So yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. And yeah, I'll see you guys really, really soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.